Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Synced Headquarters for some more movie nerddom. I, of course, am your stalwart agent of nerddom, Stefan, and here with my good boy.
Maddie.
There he is. We just got done watching Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and we want to talk to you a little bit about it. To
Hmm.
start it off, we're going to do our hot take. And in the hot take, we just give you kind of the quick and dirty rundown of how we felt about it and whether or not we recommend it to you. Then after that, we'll have a deeper discussion. So you're welcome to duck out after the hot take if you got the info that you so needed. We also kind of relegate more spoilery talk to the post hot take discussion. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is directed by Ryan Coogler, written by Ryan Coogler and Joe Robert Cole, starring Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, Danai Gurira, Winston Duke, Angela Bassett, and introducing Tenoch Huerta Mejia as Prince Namor. We also had Martin Freeman, always great. Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams, and Florence Kasumba as one of the Dora Milaje, Michaela Coel, and a bunch of other people. For the hot take, we're going to go throw it to Maddie here real quick. First off, get it started.
Oh man, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is an emotional roller coaster of a film. Pays homage to the late Chadwick Boseman. Sad not seeing him in it, but I think they did a great job, kind of what they had, kind of being sidelined by death. You know, this movie could have been worse. It could have been a dumpster fire because they didn't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
but they had good ideas. Um, and I think everyone in it did a great job, and they paid. I mean, it was just great what they did for Chadwick Boseman. And I don't think I've been this emotional at just a random Marvel movie in a while. I mean, I guess like Endgame and like Infinity War, you're just like, oh, my
No Way
characters,
Home.
they're gone. Oh, that was a good one too. But this one hits a little harder because this Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us, which I thought he made a great Black Panther. I would have
Mm-hmm.
loved to have seen what they wanted to do, and maybe it was this movie that they made just with Chadwick. But
Yeah.
Steph and I had this conversation after seeing Black Adam and reviewing it, kind of just having fun, and then ultimately forgettable. I just
Mm-hmm.
walked out of this movie remembering everything, and I just love. I want to see it again, and I rarely go
Yeah.
see Marvel movies twice because I know Disney Plus is going to drop it in like a month or two. But go
Yeah.
see this movie; it is
Hell
good.
yeah. And I can't be in any more agreement with Maddie about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. All the performances were really great. I even was a little worried about Letitia Wright taking on the being the main character in this one. And I found after just a short while that I really loved her. Seeing her kind of carry the film as that main character was really awesome. Her supporting cast was great, and it seemed like everybody showed up to pay homage to Chadwick. Everybody's performance, every single line, every costume, every step that is taken in this film seemed to be mostly about paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman after his untimely death. And it's really sad, very emotional throughout the whole film. You're not getting out of this one without, feeling your heartstrings be tugged upon, like really
Yeah.
tug of war upon. They really they go for it. But I mean, sad state of affairs. You know what I mean? This is not only how they are dealing with the loss of Chadwick Boseman, but when I was watching this film, it's really how we all were kind of dealing with this loss. What a great, amazing actor. I was telling Maddie as
Hmm.
well. He's played like every black hero, in the last 10, 15 years. Who was it? Jackie Robinson, James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, T'Challa, the Black Panther. Like, this guy is such an iconic figure for not just Marvel fans, but obviously African American culture, this whole countrywide, and I'm sure worldwide, being that Wakanda is a powerful African country. I think it's really unprecedented when the first one came out, and you could see the love and the representation, how meaningful that is to people, especially people who love superheroes. And don't get me wrong, I love my Captain Americas and all, but it's really great to see persons of color, as they say, or other ethnic backgrounds, or whatever you want to say, getting representation in films like this because we need it. And, the last thing I'll leave off with my hot take, certainly go watch this movie, but, seeing Tenoch Huerta as Namor and seeing the Talocan world. You know, I definitely wanted more of that. But just seeing a Latino superhero on the screen, man, that was some shit for me. I felt like a lot of things are coming in full play here. And, you know, I've always idolized characters like Wolverine and Cyclops and, you know, Captain America, you name it. But, you know, it didn't necessarily always have, up until now, that flavorful tinge of culture that I am born from. So I'm sure that's a lot of what people felt when the first Black Panther came out. You know, I'm not a black person, exactly. And so it was amazing to see, you know, Talocan have this like intense Mayan, Aztec, architectural, cultural kind of thing going on. Loved it. Absolutely great film. You know, in the scheme of Marvel films, it didn't like blow my mind away or anything, but it certainly is a special one. We'll leave it right there. That'll be the hot take for now. If you want to see this movie and you just caught this little bit, haven't seen it yet, definitely go see it. Even if you're not a Marvel fan, it's a big cultural thing, you know, and you can see how Ryan Coogler as a director really harnesses that and shows you why that's important, I think. And if you want to hear the deeper discussion, hit the link below. I have to say, remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It puts us in the algorithm, I think. We thank you, everybody who watched the last video. It looks like our numbers are going up a little bit, so we really appreciate it. But without further ado, we're going to jump into the full-on review and spoilers after this point. So like I said, if you want to catch the rest of that conversation, hit the link below. We'll see you there.